Pat, what's good? Welcome back to the stream, dude. I feel like you're here at every one, dude. Annam. Hey, what up? How's it going, Annam? Who else is here? Pat and Annam. How are you guys doing today? Remind me where you guys are at. Pat Kelly, doing your best. Me too. That's all we can do. Sport Quattro. What up? I had to drop off last night and put my daughter to sleep. Boulder, Colorado. Shout out Colorado. Neighbors, dude. We're neighbors. Except for I think to get to anywhere in Colorado, you gotta drive for quite a few hours from where I'm at. All right. We're gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. All right, we're up to 7 people. 2:30 a.m. here in Vietnam. So sleepy. Xin chào on Nam. Xin chào. Sam Skates, what's up? I'm doing good, dude. Blixery, what up? Yo, you guys leave it in the chat where you're from. I want to know where you guys are from. What up, Blixery? How are you guys doing today? How we feeling? It's a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. The weather was supposed to be really bad today, but UK, it's like 7 p.m. here. I think one of the reasons I get so many UK people in my stream is because I stream in the middle of the day. So the Europeans come through. Miami. Pat Kelly, yo. Bro, you're too nice. Pat Kelly with the 10. He says, let's start this thing off right, boys. Love your trick tip vids, man. Coming from someone who's been skating 10 years already, they really help. Gilbert, Arizona, going to California for vacation right now, though. Hell yeah. Shout out Arizona. Shout out Pat Kelly again for the 10. Right at the beginning, dude. Coming in with some force. Okay, guys. So, as you guys... Filipino watching in Kuwait. Wow, that's crazy. Salamat po. Salamat po. Kumusta? Oreo, Nual, what's up? We're going to try and get up to, let's say, 15 likes, and then we'll start putting your names on the board. So, basically, the story is, you guys donated to get me this board. Headed to San Diego next week to skate. So stoked. Sick. What's up, Aronski? Basically, you guys bought me this board in a stream through donations. So, shout out to you guys. Everybody that donated, I'm putting their name on this board. So same thing goes if you donated, like Pat just donated. Anybody that donates in this stream, as well as the previous ones that we've done, I've got a list of names. If my old phone will turn on, I've got a list of names, and we're gonna go through and put your guys' names on the board and answer questions. JJE. Yeah. Hope you're chilling good, yo. I am, Donut. Thank you for pulling up. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wait until we get up to 15 likes because I want the stream to have a good amount of likes. That way, enough people see it that, you know, people that want to be here have the chance to know about it, rather than you know, us just doing this and nobody else seeing it. So, have you skated it at all? Yeah, I did a kickflip on carpet. I did 2 actually, landed both of them. Just gave it a like. Thank you, Donut. Thank you for liking. Everybody that's liked, there's 13 of you in here and 12 of you liked, so that's a good ratio. I appreciate it. Gotta go skate, but have a good stream, bro. Hey, thanks for pulling up, Sports Quattro. What's your favorite skate shoe? Probably the Force 58. Force 58, I think so. Is it snowing there today? like it is here in Colorado. I managed to get an hour session after I dropped the kids off at school this morning before it started dumping. Yeah, it's beautiful today. It's not snowing. It snowed on like the mountains over to the east or west, I mean. We got some snow, but other than that, bro, it was supposed to be bad weather today, and it's beautiful. So there's a chance I might be able to go skate later tonight, but we'll see. All right, one more like, and then we'll start putting your names on the board. I'm going to do a little roll call, see if you guys are here. So this is everybody who's donated so far. We've got Ren Zog. Ren, are you in here? Probably not. I think he's in high school, so I don't know. I saw your bank tricks. Them very good stuff. Bank tricks. What are my bank tricks? I don't like tricks on a bank. Is that a autocorrect? You're trying to say trick tips? By the way, I don't consider... Oh, the hip. Yeah, I like that hip. I don't consider myself making trick tips. Yo, what's good, Levi? Is the weather hot over there? It's like 37. Yeah. Well, summers and winters are switched, so you guys are like coming to the end of your summer in Vietnam, and we're kind of starting ours. Or you guys are heading into winter, I guess. But okay, so Ren Zog, are you here, Ren? Ethan, what's good? That girl, are you in here? Jacob Janikowski, beginning of summer in Vietnam? I thought you guys are opposite. Do you surf? No, I wish I did. My dad was a big surfer back in his day. Surfed in Hawaii. Tried pipeline once and got bodied. All right, Chris Bambro, local Joel. What up, Skate? Ishwav, I'm DeFort, Pat Kelly, WMS Vids, JJE, and Jacob Janikowski. Again. All right, local Joe, have you ever heard of Pat Shanita? Do you like his skating? I have heard of Pat Shanita, but don't know much about him. But you guys, we got to 15 likes, so we're gonna put the first one on here. We're gonna do Ren Zog. Oh, Maga Skater, dude, you were right at the beginning. I'm not sure how I forgot you. All right, we're gonna do. You're the second person on the list, so I haven't forgot about you. I was about to. Ren Zog. Okay. Ren, I don't think you're here, but shout out to you. Ren Zog. Love the wheels. Love these wheels? Yeah, these are the Ashads. I'm not sure if you're talking about yours or mine. Mind the kook. Have a good sesh. Can you do a review on a violet board? Maybe. Maybe, but I've got to skate this one first. Jackson Welsh. Please write my name. Have you watched Hop King Guinness World Record video? No, I haven't. If you want your name on the board, you just got to do a super chat. It can even be like $1. Mom, I made it. I'm DeFort. You're here. Okay, let's do something different for, we'll do Maga Skater. I kind of shortened it. I hope that's okay. I kind of shortened it, but this is a symmetrical board. I don't know if that's upside down for you. Yeah, there we go. Shout out Maga Skater. Carlton with the 1. European. Shout out Carlton. We'll do Carlton real quick. Carlton. There you go, Carlton. You donated. You got your name on there. All right. Let's go. I think I'm missing some comments here. Have you seen any skate cats lately? I don't know what that means. Maga Skater. Shout out Maga Skater. I'm pretty sure you donated like quite a lot for this board to make this happen. So shout out you guys. Thank you, Carlton. Thank you, Maga Skater. Next up, we got That Girl. We'll go right here. That Girl. There you go. That Girl. I don't think you're here, but That Girl donates all the time. Probably one of the most like highest donating people. So shout out to That Girl. I wish they were here. I think you answered this already, but what size wheels you riding? We should get you a primitive board next. I'm down. It's a nice twin tail. I figured we need your review. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. The wheels I'm riding, I think, are 52. Can you fit 28,000 names on that board? No, but we can fit your name, JJE. Let's go right here. We'll go right here. J. E. Kind of made it fit right in that slot there, JJE. I hope you can see that, but yeah, there you are, JJE. All right. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you. This is all about like me just saying thank you. You guys are the ones that made it happen. So I was your first donation. It's an honor, dude. JJE kicked the whole thing off. All right, next we got Jacob Janikowski. I'm just gonna go Jacob J. Jacob J. Let's go right here. Yeah, right here actually. All right, Jacob J. If you're in here, there it is. I've been watching since before 10K. Shout out to you guys. I learned nollie flip from you. Good job, Philip. I still can't nollie flip. I did it that one time and haven't really... I don't skate enough switcher nollie, so it's my goal this week to land 3 nollie flips. We'll see if it happens. All right. Chris Bambro. Chris, are you here? Chris Bambro? Chris B. I got crooks from watching you. Hell yeah. I'm stoked. I'm glad you guys learned from watching me learn. The Manny nollie video was pretty great. Yeah, I appreciate it. I feel like that's one of the better videos I've made. I can switch backside big spin and inward heel, but can't kickflip. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, you guys, I don't want this to be too boring for you. Like, I'm literally just going through writing names on the board. So, obviously, if you want your name on here, you can donate. But I'm just going to be going through the names that I already have. Ask any questions that you have. What up, Bape Lord? How's it going? All right, next up, we got Local Joel. The homie Joel. Local Joel. We'll do him right here. Local Joel. Camberly, I love you. Everybody, W Camberly in the chat. That's my girl. That's my girl Camberly, dropping a 20. Hefty. Hefty. All right, Camberly, we'll do you next. That's what she said. W Camberly, let's go. W Cam. W Cam. W Cam. W Cam. W Cam. Okay. All right, let's go. I'll do hers with I'll do hers in the center with a heart. with a little heart on the end. All right, let me know. Right there, right in the middle. I'm not sure if that's coming through. Right in dead center. Camberly with a little heart on the end. How did I do? How did I do? All right. Love you, B. Drive safe. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Carol. Hey, Carol, did you donate? Have you donated? I feel like you have, but I don't have you on my list. But yeah, you guys, if you want me to put your name on there, you literally donate anything. Anybody that does a super chat, I'm putting their name on here. Hey, Carol, did you donate? Did you, Chris, did we already do your name? Yeah. Here, Chris. Right there. Chris, we got your name. You're gonna have to put that board on your wall. No, because you guys got it for me so I could skate it. Oh yeah, Brian Arnett. All right, let's go. Brian Arnett. All right, I don't think he's in here. I haven't seen him anyways, but let's see, where did I put it? Right here, Brian Arnett. That's okay. That's okay. You guys, nobody. You don't need to donate. Like I'm not It's no big deal. Just for those of you that did donate, I want to do something nice for you. So to make it like a little bit more personal, like you guys are a part of it. You know what I mean? All right. You're such a sweetheart, Joe. Thanks for doing this, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I think this is fun. Like it's a good way to like connect through like time and space, dude. How's the board feel so far? I haven't rode it. I haven't been on it yet. I did a kickflip on the carpet, but that's it. All right, Ishwav. Let's do Ishwav right here. On the nose, going the other way. I'm sorry to those of you that I put your name on the nose or like on the kicks are gonna get rubbed off like super quick. Do a reaction video to the skateboarding high school gymnasium Sweden. Oh yeah, that would be sick. All right, Ish. All right, Ishwav, if you're in here, Ishwav, that's you. What's good, Damien? What's good? Yeah, guys, hit me with any like questions or whatever. I would love to do reaction videos, but I just don't know how to work the OBS streaming software really good. And once I get better, I'm definitely going to go harder. TJ Edits, get yourself 3 liquid deaths. Shout out to the homie TJ. The best filmer I've ever had. Hey, let's go. Hype for the skate hacks. Thank you. All right, let's do TJ right here. TJ Edits. All right. Okay, TJ. There you are, right there. Let's see. Right there. TJ Edits. Is the stream backwards? Is it flipped? Like, is everything I'm showing you mirrored? And, like, you can't read anything that I'm... Astro Man. So, everybody, if you donate, I'll put your name on the board. You don't have to donate at all. Just for the people that have been donating and that helped pay for this board and are, like, supporting the channel, that's what I'm doing for them. You don't have to donate at all, but if you do want your name on the board, that's how you do it. Almost got the kickflip down after watching the Nigel Houston vid you did. Hell yeah, dude. That's, for me, it's not the best way to kickflip, but it's a good starting point. Do you think any tricks are ugly? If so, what tricks? It's pretty hard to make a boneless look good, I would say. For me, that's one trick that pretty much always looks horrible. If you do like a boneless into a rail, I feel like that's valid, but boneless is, yeah, really, really hard to make look good. So, all right. So next we got I am DeFort. I am DeFort. Did I already put you on here? I don't think so. All right, I am DeFort. You here? Anam. I don't even know what that means, bro. Draw a skate cat on the nose. Anam, that looks crazy. That looks like you just donated 50,000 American dollars. I don't know how that translates. But shout out to you, Anam. Draw a skate cat. All right. Let's do I'm DeFort, and then we'll do... Dude, this is going to be awful. Here's a little... Bro. This... Oh, man. Okay. I drew a skate cat. Local Joe, our local internet skateboard star. Shout out Chris, dude. All right, look at this. This is the cat I drew for Annam. Budget or buttery? What do you think? Bro, what is that currency? That's from Vietnam. From Vietnam. I think it was about like $8 or something. But yeah, that was crazy. I saw like 50,000. I was like, no way somebody just donated me a house. All right. Who was I just doing? I was gonna do I am DeFort. I am DeFort. I am DeFort. Right there. I am DeFort. I'm not sure. I saw you in here earlier, dude. I saw you in here earlier. I'm not sure if you're still here or if you dipped out, but skate cats rule. All right. Let's see. Pat, are you still here? Don't have to donate $200. Could be $50. Would still be fine. Don't have to donate $200. Could be $50. You don't have to donate anything, honestly. Anyone skate in Sedona, Arizona? Anybody skating in Sedona? Let me get my name on there. Real name is Supreme. Going down for the week and need some spots. Hit up Chris Bambro if you're from Sedona, Arizona. Supreme, if you want your name on here, I'm doing it for people that have donated to help pay for this board. And they're like donating on the stream. So again, no pressure to donate, guys. But if you do want your name on the board, that's how it's done. Okay, Pat Kelly. Pat Kelly. Pat donated a lot. Pat donated already 10 just in this stream. On top of everything else. Missed the last stream. What brand is that board? It's a Quasi. My buddy Rick Seeker lives in Sedona and rips that park a ton. What size shoe you wear? I'm an 8.5. Typically a 9, but I size down for skating. All right, Pat, I'm glad you're still here because we got you. We got you right there, Pat. Have you heard of this Nija guy? He has a lot of hot chicks around usually. I've never heard of anybody named Nija. Never heard of anybody named Nija. I just realized we got this Quasi sticker. And we've got a Spitfire sticker. He may be from Houston. That's funny. The board you have is very good brand. I had one. Yeah, that's what everybody was telling me. That's how we ended up with it. The chat was telling me I needed to review it, specifically the twin tail, because that's like my thing. Man, look how nice this sticker looks, though. It's like shiny and teal. Okay. I'll have you guys judge my sticker placement. What kind of cap are you wearing? It's a Spitfire hat. They're very light and strong. Okay. All right. Okay, here's the... Put the Quasi sticker right there. I just realized I kind of got to get these stickers on before I do too many more names. Otherwise, there's not going to be, like, room. Okay, let's see. This Spitfire sticker's been sitting in my car for a really long time. So I'm not sure if it's even, like... I don't know. I feel like stickers kind of expire sometimes. All right, we're good. I think we're good. Put it on the car. Do you have any board OCD? Things you do with every board? Let me think. Board OCD. Well, board OCD. I prefer Allen hardware. I guess as far as OCD, we can get into this. I'm gonna be changing out these bushings in just a second. I hate skating like... I've just been skating blown bushings, and then I switched to these Bones mediums inside Thunder trucks, which meshes up the geometry, and I don't know how much that's actually affecting me, but the fact that it's like the wrong brand of bushings in the trucks, like that, I think that messes with me a little bit. So enough that I would spend $10 to get this rebuild kit. So skate loose if you ever have time. Bro looks like a Chad. Is this better? Do I look more like a Chad now? All right. Let's just keep it going. Chad's in the house. I'd always put golden hardware on the top left bolt. You need Bones trucks. Well, I guess they just don't work with Thunder specifically. You'd have to do like Indy or something. Now you look like Anthony Davis. That's funny. That's funny. All right, we got Jacob. We got to get J Films, and there's a few more. Okay. Let's go. J Films. Do you have any problem with axle nuts? Mine are really stuck in. Axle nuts? No, because here's the trick. I got hardware from a raffle. The trick is you never tighten your wheels past the axles. You never want to see any threads. So your wheel shakes around a little bit, but if you always just tighten it to where it's flush, your axle's never going to get messed up. So that's my trick that I use. And I heard it from Jamie Foy, so I guess it's not my trick, but he probably took it from somebody else. But yeah, never tighten it past that. I got to dip out. Peace, Joe. Thanks for showing love. Oh, Pat, did I show you your name? Pat, dude, before you leave, just in case I didn't show you. Thank you for the 5, Pat. W Pat. Everybody, W Pat. W Pat. W Pat. It works. Always been like that with the nuts. That's funny. Cozy Tapes crew, please. W Pat, W Pat, W Pat. Thank you, Pat. Pat probably donated like a quarter of this whole board all by himself. So, yeah, W Pat. Thank you, Pat. Cozy Tapes crew. So, in Oblivion, if you want your name on the board, this is for people that helped pay for the board. As well, you know, people that are just donating in the streams. So if you want your name on it, you can donate $1. It doesn't have to be anything, but this is just my way of saying thank you. So if I did it for everybody, it wouldn't be fair to the people that actually, you know, donated, that I promised. So your sponsors are your subs. Pretty much, dude. I don't put stickers on. I just put their names. Is there a video coming on the Quasi board? Yeah, for sure. I'm going to do a video probably like trying it out, and then like after I fully skated it, talking about it in the end. Yeah, I got it so messed up, can't even get the skate tool to remove it. Yeah, that's rough. You probably tightened it when you shouldn't have, if it's like stuck like that. But you can get a tool. There's a skate tool that Independent makes that has a rethreader. So you're going to have to figure out how to get it off, but then after that, you can use the rethreader and clean it out and resharpen like the threads and whatnot. I do that like fairly regularly. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting one of those tools. Shout out Spitfire. I just realized I've got the Spitfire logo up here on the board and on the hoodie. So trying to manifest destiny. If anybody here works for Deluxe and wants to hook it up, that's the dream. Deluxe is the dream. Everything at Deluxe, I think, is pretty sick. I just gave up and bought new trucks. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Are you still skating 825 or thinking about changing sizes? A lot of people are sizing down. I'm on, right now, this is 8.3. This is my perfect, like, size for me. I feel like it's not too wide. It's a little bit extra wide for the comfy aspect, but not so wide that like I feel like it's limiting my flip tricks. So my ideal size is an 8.3, and that's what this is. 8.3 twin tail. I am a little bit worried though, because I stepped on this board earlier. Like I said, I did a couple kick flips on it, and the kicks are pretty steep, so that's gonna take some getting used to, but it'll probably be good for me. Just went up to 825 and love it. Yeah, I feel like 825 and 8.3 are definitely my favorite sizes. WMS vids. Let's go. Where should we put you? WMS. WMS vids. If you're in here, shout out to you for donating. Appreciate you, WMS vids. Keep the questions coming, guys. What do you guys want to talk about? Some hot takes. I like to oil my bushings so they don't dry. Yeah, that's good to do every now and again. Clean them out, oil them up. I think they're medium kick angles. You're just used to low angle. That's probably true. I would say for me, and it's subjective or whatnot. But I would say for me, these are a little bit more than medium. Not super steep, but. Do you like to fix old boards? No. Tharsit. Hello, Joe. What's up? Somebody was asking a question about, do you change bushings often? I try not to, but if they're breaking, then I change them. But how was your pop on the April board with Thunders? I felt like the pop was actually fine. I just personally had an issue when my bushings broke and I switched the bushing. I felt like things just felt off. But the biggest thing about the April board that I didn't like was I didn't like the big nose. I didn't like that it wasn't symmetrical. So I'm very, very stoked to be on a symmetrical board again. Will you spray it on a clear coat to protect the deck? Nice to hang on the wall. No, guys, this is for skating. I'm sorry. I know I'm putting your names on here, but they're all going to get wiped off because because you guys, the people that donated to get this board for me, they wanted me to review it. So that's what this is. We're gonna skate this board. We're gonna review it. Blessed rising to all. What up, David Van Villet? Van Blight? Van Vliet? I don't know how you say that. Let's hear some hot takes, or what kind of what are some hot topics right now in skateboarding that we should talk about? Let's see. I think I got everybody. Ishwav, Local Joel, Magaskater, Ren, Zog, That Girl, Jacob Janikowski, Chris Bambro, Ishwav, I'm DeFort, Pat Kelly, WMS Vids, JJE, and Jacob Jankowski. I listed him a couple times. When you going to skate it and make the vid? I'm hopefully going to skate it later today and start working on the video. New Kingpins. Mine keeps snapping. Dang. Luan on Carioma. We already kind of had a whole video where we talked about that, but hopefully Quasi sees this and the review and sends you a package. I would love that. Everybody wants to talk about Luan to Carioma. What's the name of your local shop? My local shop is called Lip Tricks. Luan to Carioma. So I'm so happy winter is gone. It's nice and sunny again. Yeah, almost. Here it's been crazy weather. It's been very interesting weather for down here. Luan to Carioma, Van Fleet. Okay, Van Fleet. Cool. So Ethan says, I hope they give Luan a pro shoe. So that's kind of how I feel like this. I feel like how I feel about this anyways. Luan is kind of past his prime a little bit. He's still super good, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I feel like he got injured or something and didn't quite like keep up. Like, do you guys remember when Sean Malto broke his ankle really bad? And at the time, he was like one of the top dudes, and now he's more of like a legend. Skill-wise, he's not up there with like the top guys. He's still, super gnarly and better than I'll ever be. But, there was a time where Sean Malto was one of the best, right? And I feel like same thing with Luan, but I don't know if he got injured like Sean Malto, but it seems like there's just over a period of time, they didn't do anything new to almost like recreate themselves or keep themselves relevant. Way good at crooks and over crooks. Nike did him dirty. He should have had a pro shoe years ago. He messed up his leg. True was a crazy skater. Still is. Malto. I don't think Nike did him dirty. Nike just has so many good skaters. It's hard to decide, who gets a pro shoe. There was a time where I felt like Luan could have deserved a pro shoe. But at this stage in his career, I don't think there was any chance of him getting a pro shoe on Nike. I don't think that he's been like active enough or putting out, groundbreaking stuff or whatever. Malto is doing announcing for Street League, but definitely a legend. Yeah. So anyways, I guess my feeling about it is Luan probably got paid a crap ton from Cariuma, so I'm happy for him. But it's probably good for Cariuma because they got like an OG on there that's not really a contest skater. But I don't know. I hope he gets a pro shoe because I like Luan. But I understand why things probably didn't continue with Nike. But I feel like it's a really good fit at Cariuma for him, even though I'm not a big fan of Cariuma. But people are upset here in Brazil. A lot of skaters use Nike shoes here just because of Luan. Skaters worship him here. But now nobody can skate Cariumas because they don't sell shoes. Yeah, that's the weirdest thing is like it's a Brazilian company, but they don't sell any shoes in Brazil. That's super whack to me. I learned no slide yesterday watching your longest no slide vid, but I slipped the nose on the deck. Split the nose on the deck. Oh. Well, congrats on learning it though. How much would Nike pay for the top? How much would Nike pay for the top pros like Nigel Houston or David Haslam. Fear to coach. What up? How much would Nike pay for top pros? What do you mean? Like, how much are they paying them? I'm sure it's like in the millions a year. I bet, this is just my guess, I bet Nigel's probably looking at 2 to 3 mil a year, maybe even more. Especially because Nigel's shoe is not just a skate shoe. It's like not like a super collectible sneaker, but it has mass appeal outside of skateboarding. Especially his past models. Sorry, I'm just making sure my son is okay. I don't like how Nike shoes feel uncomfortable and cheap. I don't know what you're talking about. Nike shoes to me do not feel uncomfortable and cheap. Maybe you're buying the cheap ones, like the Kron or whatever. The Nike shoe looks hella comfy. Yeah. To me, the Nike shoes feel anything but cheap, but I only buy the expensive ones these days. And it's a pain to pay that much, but I feel like I like them, so I don't mind paying more. A lot of people here pay 4 times for a pair of Tiago New Balances because they also don't sell skate shoes here. I have flat feet. Yeah, I feel like that's probably a move because the Tiagos probably last forever. So, you know, if you're in Brazil, you don't have much money, you buy a pair of Tiagos, you can probably keep them going for a year, you know, if you really take care of them. I just tried DCs and kind of love them. Yeah, I was skating DCs, the DC Metrics, and then a lace like ripped on me, and it was like impossible to relace. So I stopped skating them, but I got the lace fixed again today, so I don't know. I've got too many shoes. And then I was skating the Ninja 3s. I told myself I was going to stick to just like only skating the Ninja until I skated through the Ninja, and then the laces broke like that session. What was your first shoe? Sponsored by Shugu. It's how it is, dude. At some time, right now, I'm not like that, but I definitely had my phase of like Shuguing stuff. Like really just trying to do it as cheap as possible. As far as I can tell, Cater is on Baker, or it has left Baker for Violet. Gifted Hater made a whole video about it. That's how he took it as well. I really think that Cater has left and gone to Violet. So Nike shoes are too narrow. Yeah, that's an issue for some people. What was your first shoe? My first shoe was a pair of Vans. Do you like heel flips or kick flips? I like them both probably equally. I think for the average person, I'm probably a little bit better at heel flips. I feel like a lot of people struggle with heel flips, and I like them a lot. And like if I really try, I can level them out. And a lot of people struggle with leveling out heel flips. So, yeah, I would say I'm maybe a bit better at heel flips, but I like them both. Yeah, the people here skated fake or secondhand shoes, except some sponsored shoes. Some sponsored ones, yeah. Well, especially in Asia, you're so close to China, and there's so many factories. You can probably get backdoor stuff as well as, you know, so many fakes. One more question: do you skate after work or going to grocery or only in the skate park? So I mostly skate in the skate park, to be honest. I'm trying to get out in the streets more, and you guys will see a lot more street footage and street missions type stuff coming. But yeah, for right now, I'm mostly just sticking in the skate park because I just want to get better, and then hopefully start like filming clips and stuff that I'm actually proud of. But for now, I'm fine mostly skating in the park. Classic shape or conical shape? I don't know. Right now I'm on the classics, and I like them, but I've been on them for so long that I can't even remember what it was like to skate the Conicles. Do you skate street? Yeah, I do. Just not enough. Yeah, not enough. I need to get out in the streets more. I've got a few spots. Can I see the deck? Yeah, here you go. Please write hashtag Routic skateboard. Heel flip is the worst feeling trick for me. I always land it slightly turning backside. Interesting. Yeah, I would just try and keep your shoulders from twisting backside. But I would just say go for backside heels. So yeah, here's the board, guys. All you people that are asking for me to put your name on it, this is for people that have donated. So you don't have to donate, but if you want your name on here, that's how. But I'm not going to just put somebody's name on here that didn't donate, because that's not fair to the people that actually spent money. So all right, now we gotta handle this kingpin situation. Are you getting OJ dual durometer wheels? I don't know what that means. This is my first time hearing about that, whatever it is. Sorry, I'm trying not to strip out the kingpin nuts, because I've had so many issues with these trucks. I have the same sticker on my deck. Which one? The Quasi or the Spitfire? It's the deck of twin tail. Yeah, so this is a Quasi twin tail deck, 8375 with a 14 and a quarter wheelbase. So from what I know, that's a little bit shorter than standard 8.3 shapes. Henry, what up, Henry? All right, let me put Henry's name on the board real quick. Henry. All right, Henry, right here. There you go, Henry. Your name was super long. Henry Durr. I can't see your full name. Shout out to you, Henry. Thank you for the donation. Are you riding 148 Thunders? I am. Do your kingpin nuts get messed up? Yeah, but mostly just because I've had troubles with broken bushings and like tightening down my kingpin so far. Anyways, I've got a rebuild kit. Remy, what's up? How are you? All right, Henry. I hope you can see that, Henry. I'll hold it up for you. Right here. There it is. Henry. Thank you, dog. Stuart Linton. One love, King. Stuart, how are you, dude? Been a while. Good to see your name. Thank you, Henry. Thank you. Thank everybody. All these names that are on here, people that donated and supported. I can't say thank you enough. You guys are the real ones. So, hey, Stuart, just so you know, so I'm writing people's names on the board that donated. What's up, Tam? That's my sister in the chat. That's my sister in the chat right there, Tamra Bartmus. Put W Tam in the chat. W Tam. Always watching your vlogs, Local Joe, enjoying them big time. You are the star and great guy. W Tam. Have you tried FP Insoles? Sammy Baked with the 5. Thank you, Sammy. Let me put your name on here real quick. Sammy Baked. I'm just putting Sammy B. Just putting W-Tam. Keep spamming W-Tam. Make her day. Make her day. W-Tam. W-Tam. All right. Let's go here. Okay. Yo, thanks everybody for spamming my sister's name. All right. So, Sammy B, my dog. Right there is your name. Or Sammy Baked. Sorry, I just put B because I was running out of space. But there you are. Right here. I'm sorry. All these are going to get rubbed off when I skate them, but... Alrighty. So... Oh, W-Tam. Tamara Bartmus with the 3. That's my sister, everybody. W-Tam. Dropping the 3. W-Tam. W-Tam. All right, Tam. There you go, right there. We love you, sister. Throw Tammy's name up on there. Well, she doesn't do Tammy. It's Tam or Tamara. Right here. I should have donated more. No, you're good. No, you're good. You shouldn't have donated anything at all. You didn't need to donate. No worries. I wish I could donate. So broke, bro. No online banking, but happy to see you. Yeah, don't worry at all, Stuart. No problem at all. Yeah, no stress. Like, you don't need to donate. It's just for those that do. I want to do something, special for you. So you guys are watching the videos and you feel like you're a part of it rather than just watching it. You kind of get to participate in a way. That's all. But yeah, no stress either way. All right, so I'm not sure you guys can see. We've got the 90 Duro. Oh, shoot. 90 Duro Thunder Rebuild Kit. Keep ripping. I love your trick tutorials. W-Tam, Camberly, I love you. This is like a whole family reunion in the stream. Cam's here. Tam's here. This is hilarious. W family, dude. W family. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Maybe I'll pull out the Pivot Cup. I've never pulled out a Pivot Cup before. Chris Cole or Chris Chan? Who's winning a skate? Chris Cole. Local Camberly. W family. W fam. W Silas. Shout out Silas, my guy. Just in there sleeping like a champ. It's my guy. W Silas. Let's see. I've never pulled out a Pivot Cup before. Destructo Trucks any good? Never tried Destructo Trucks. So I am not the guy to ask. But if you've... Yeah, but Chris Cole has every trick. Okay. If you've ever wondered what it's like to pull out a Pivot Cup, this is me attempting to. I might give up. Did I just... Oh my gosh, I just dumped all my bushings like an idiot. Dumped all my bushings. Should we pull out the Pivot Cup? It's pretty much fine. I'm only doing it because I'm curious, but it's like so hard to pull out that I just think I'm not going to replace it. Okay, so here we go. Red. Yeah, they're red colored Thunder bushings. The min donation is $1 and the max is 1 million. Good to know, dude. Good to know. Oh my gosh, I almost put my bushings on without putting one of these. Can you react to Sammy Baca's My War video? Dude, I can't do reactions because I haven't figured out the OBS streaming software yet. But once I do, I'll for sure be doing reaction videos. But all right, here we go. Gotta We're gonna put new washers in. Go for the full rebuild. Rebuild the full truck. Hit me with some questions, guys. Some questions and topics. Questions and topics. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys want to talk about? Do you do any exercise when you're not skating? Yeah, I do. Every morning I wake up at 6 a.m. And work out. Recently, this week, I've started running a mile. So I wake up at 6, I go run a mile, and then I come back and I do a workout. Whether I do a knees over toes workout or I do a full body workout. But yeah, that's what I do. How's the local skate park building coming? The skate park's supposed to be done next year in the fall. Have you ever done a switch flip? Never have, only nollie flip. What hardware do you like most? I don't really care. I think Shake Jump is really cool, so I'd say Shake Jump as far as like brand. But really, I just like 7/8 Allen. How's your tray flip progress coming? Good. Tray flips are coming along. Like still a struggle, but I'm able to do them on flat now. Before I used to only be able to do them out of a bank. So that's progress for sure. Would you write my name, Dad? Worst skate injury? Probably like spraining my ankle pretty bad. What do you think, Spencer? Why do you think Spencer Barton took a break from YouTube? Just because YouTube gets in your head. And I think he doesn't have the brain for YouTube. He has the brain for like something better than YouTube. And so I think he is almost like frustrated with like the limitations, it seems like, of YouTube. So that's how it comes across to me, that he's essentially just, I don't know, playing a losing game on YouTube, because that's not really what he wants to do. He wants to like be in films and stuff. Welcome, Ali from Morocco. New subscriber. Hey, thank you. Is the YouTube game as glamorous as we think it is? Does your son skate? A little bit. Is the YouTube game glamorous? No. It's exciting because if you're somebody that's creative, you get to be creative. So like that's sick. And also it's super sick because you I don't know, like you get to do something that you're passionate about, right? You get to spend your day thinking and talking about things that you care about. And so in a way it doesn't feel like a job, but in a lot of other ways it's very difficult. It's like the biggest thing is figuring out what you guys want. Like that's all it comes down to on YouTube. And that's really tricky, is figuring out what you guys really want to see, and then making it well that you guys enjoy it. So what's your opinion on the tricks on objects that are risky that could lead to death? For example, grind on insane rail with a big gap on the other side. I feel like you're wanting me to say people shouldn't do that. I don't know if that's what you're wanting me to say. But people can do what they want. Let's see. Just taking some time to send some appreciation for the video, 4 reasons pro skaters kickflip better than you. I've watched it several times and it always helps me with my kick flips. That girl, WTAM. Just out of nowhere. Hey, FD Skate, I'm glad, dude. I'm glad it helped you with your kick flips. Honestly, I feel like I need to go watch that video. I put so much thought into like breaking these things down. that sometimes it's like I feel like I get so enthralled in a trick or whatever, breaking it down, that there's stuff that I don't even remember, you know, a few months later, and it genuinely helps me to go back and think about it. Hey Joe, recently Bender Gross visited Istanbul and we had a nice skate session. When will we see you here? Bro, I would love to come, but Istanbul's a little out of the way, man, and probably beyond my budget, but I'd love to come to Istanbul. What's the best way to commit yourself to get out of your comfort zone at skating? True, but sometimes it can go quicker. Hopefully not. The best way to get out of your comfort zone, I feel like just try things that are just barely outside your comfort zone. I think people sometimes get like a little too crazy with it and they expect too much of themselves. I would say, like, you don't need to like do something that like is scary all the time. You can find things that don't scare you, but are just like, or maybe they do, but it's like just barely pushing it, that you're, you know, 90% sure that you got it. So I would say do a lot of things like that. Do a lot of things that you're like almost sure that you've got it, but you haven't done it before. When you do stuff like that, you're gonna feel like a lot more accomplished. And yeah, that's what I try and do, is like every session, you want to do something every session that that like you feel proud of, that it's like, hey, like, at least, you know, everything could have gone wrong, but I did that, and so I made progress today, right? So I would say it doesn't have to be the biggest thing, but just find something every time that you can do. Yeah, try something new and different. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be hard. New and different doesn't have to be hard. So, like, that's why it's sick that everybody at any age can really enjoy skating. Even, like, pros that used to be crazy, they still enjoy skating now, even though they're not as good. It's like, it's all good because they just, you know, at their own level where they're at, they find things to do. So I have a question, brother. Is there a difference between front trucks and back? How do I differentiate them? Is there a difference? The donate button is below the text input line dollar bill sign. Thanks, Carlton. Front and back truck is only a thing if you skate your board one direction or not. So every truck comes, you know, it can be a front or a back truck. It can go on either side. Once you start skating it one way, your bushings are going to break in a certain way depending on how you skate. For some people, their front bushing is going to loosen up more than their back bushing. For me, my back bushing loosens up a lot faster than my front bushing. So based off of that, that's what makes your front and back truck a thing. But if you skate a symmetrical board, there is no front and back truck. It's just the same. So what I would say is, a lot of people do this when they set up a new pair of trucks. They, on the bottom of the base plate, so imagine like where this is touching the wood, they have like there's usually like stickers under there. They write with Sharpie B or F, B for back or F for front, so that way they keep it straight. So yeah, there's no difference until you've skated it. And then even then, it's like if you ride it and you can't feel a difference, then there is no difference, right? But usually you'll feel a difference. What do you consume during a session? For example, water, Red Bull, etc. Ideally, I would like consume more. I kind of like don't drink water. I'm like so focused on getting my session in the time that I have that I usually don't stop to drink water. But ideally, I would have a Monster Energy, like a Papillon flavor or the zero sugar strawberry is pretty smacking. Maybe zero sugar mango. And then other than that, some Liquid Death for hydration. Or the Gator Light stuff. I really, really like that. Like the salty Gatorade. So, yeah, those are a few of my favorite beverages as well. I know it helps to bring a banana and eat a banana while you skate. Mark Sushu does that. And I know it would benefit me if I remembered to do that. But all right. Can you tell which one is which just looking at the grind mark? Yeah, you can. So if you're... this doesn't apply, obviously, to symmetrical boards. But if you do a lot of frontside 50-50s, usually they lock in on your heels. And so you'll see, you know, I used to have a pair of trucks where my grind marks, you know, it slants down towards like the heel side of the truck. So you can tell by doing that. With a symmetrical board, if you skate it all ways, it's not going to work, but you don't need it for a symmetrical board because you skate it all ways all the time. So, yeah. I would like to see more church parking lot sessions when it warms up more. Dude, Chris, there's not a lot of good church parking lots here. The asphalt is like so wrecked by the heat, but there is a parking lot by Skate George here in St. George that is a good parking lot, and I would consider like bringing a flat bar and skating that. Maybe fix my ledge and skate that again. But coffee, then water for me, since I'm usually at the park before the scooter kids. Yeah. All right. Why don't you do a driveway live stream session? I don't really want to. The driveway's on a slant. It wouldn't be fun. I thought about if you guys would be into it, like live streaming at the park, but I would need TJ's help if TJ's in here. Have you ever kickflipped down a 5-stair? No, I've just ollied down 5 stairs. I've kickflipped before, but I never really got into jumping because I quit skateboarding when I was 13, and I feel like 13 is where you start entering your jumping phase and really start hucking your body. I was playing soccer during all that time. When I got back into skateboarding, like my early 20s, I didn't really have that mentality. So that's when I kickflipped a 4 and, you know, I ollied down a 6. That's like the most I ever jumped down stuff. But I want to kickflip down more stuff, heel flip down stuff. Yeah, so I want to get into jumping more, but that's why I'm trying so hard to take care of my body. My goal this week, as far as like physically, I'm trying to wake up at 6 a.m. every day, run a mile, work out, and then maintain a calorie deficit. So hopefully that, you know, helps me get stronger and slim down so I can start, you know, sailing some stuff before I get too old. Yo, WMS Vids, I saw you popped up in the chat. Let me figure out where I wrote your name on the board. WMS Vids. Oh, there we go. WMS Vids, there you are. Shout out for the donation. Yeah. Shout out everybody that's donated. Again, if you want your name on the board, like no pressure to donate, but everybody that has donated, I'm writing their name on the board. So if you want your name on there, like WMS Vids and all these other people, feel free to donate. But again, like no pressure either way. It's just if you want to like do that and you want your name to be on my board, that's up to you. But yeah, no pressure. What's your deficit number? I'm not sure what that means. Oh, wow. 2 lives in 24 hours. Yeah, we're out here. Float a few coins to him. Donate button is below. Thanks, Carlton. That's nice of you. Sick. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, shout out everybody that's been donating. Really appreciate all these people. Like, that's a lot of names on this board. So, thank you. I wonder what wheels he rides. Me? Are you asking what I'm on the Ashad Spitfire Formula 4 Spitfire Classics, size 52, I think. That's what they were. Now they're probably like 50. I have no clue. You said you were on a calorie deficit, so I was asking what your calorie deficit number is. What trick do you do the most? Right now, the trick I do the most for sure is front shoves, because I made that short that was a Ashad's front shove hack, and I just got really good at doing like front shoves for a minute, and now I just always doing front shoves. It became a comfort trick. Backside big spin, can you talk a bit on that? Yeah, I can. 1 second. As far as my calorie deficit, I'm not sure exactly. I just put it into the app, but the app has me eating around like 1900 calories a day. So I don't know what what my maintenance calorie number is, and like how big of a deficit is. Yeah, front shove, back nose grind. No, I can't even front shove 50. Okay, so as far as back big spin goes, do you prefer conical wheels to square? Wait, are these conical? Would you consider these conical? I thought conical were a bit different. But this is what I'm riding right now. Either way, I'm not too sure which I prefer. I did the side cut tablet wheels as well as the lock-ins. I like them. But now I'm skating the classics, and they've got the more, like, I think it's called the radial shape or whatever. I like both, so I'm not sure I can really say like, oh, one way, you know. But I know I like Formula 4s way better than Bones. I tried Thunders and they did not turn as sharp as I wanted to. I was curious if you knew how they felt with Bones bushings. That's so funny, because I literally just got done taking my Bones bushings out of the Thunders. They felt great turning wise, but as far as popping, it throws off the timing, and I was just not used to that, so I just switched them back. I don't have a problem turning in Thunder bushings, so yeah, I'm all good there. Right, Bastion on your board. Yo, meme creator. So all these people that I wrote their names on here, these are people that helped pay for the board or have donated during this live stream. So if you want your name on the board, you can donate $1 or more, whatever you want. But you don't need to donate. It's just for those that do. This is my way of saying thank you, is writing their name on the board. So 1 pound a week is healthy, and there's about 3,500 calories in it. So I said 300 to 500 is ideal, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Yeah, I don't really care as long as I'm maintaining a deficit and doing it for a long period of time. Like, I'm more focused on just maintaining the habit of getting up, working out. Don't need to donate. Can donate between $1 to $1 million. I have a Spanish brand skateboard called Primary that has rubber padding between the board and the truck. Interesting. I did not see on boards with many professionals. And in this case, the board that is in your hands now. Yeah, so I feel like usually like cheaper boards, sometimes they'll have spacers in between the truck. And what up, Joshua? Welcome to the party, dog. Better late than never. But yeah, I mean, they're not completely necessary, but they can help make your board last longer. Do you ride soft, medium, or hard bushings? I think I'm on soft right now. But I prefer medium. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I got soft, and we're gonna go with it. So the only reason I got soft is really to match the whole color scheme, because the whole truck has like a red color scheme, red logo right here, and it came with red bushings and whatnot. So if you land front shove back 50 next session on something higher than a curb, and text me the clip, I will throw 30 in the next live stream. I can make it to Cash for Clips, Joe. You guys are asking great questions, says Carlton. What bushings are those? They're Thunder, transparent, 90 durometer. Pat Kelly, I'm not sure if I got that on anything higher than a curb. If we want to get technical, I call it a curb at my skate park, the little manual pad. It's like probably an inch or two higher than a curb, but still pretty much a curb. I might be able to front shove 50 on that, but I'm not sure I'd be able to get it on anything higher. But I mean, it might, maybe I'll throw it. Now that you put it in my head, I'll try a few and see. Those are sick. I don't like Bones bushings anymore. I like them. I just wish I wish Thunder made their own version, because the Bones bushings mess with the geometry of the Thunder trucks. As you lose weight, you may find you want softer bushings. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, like, how things change losing weight and whatnot. Yeah, skating just feels so much easier losing weight. And now that I'm working out, I'm heavier, but skating feels easier. But now I'm at a point where I'm sure I'm going to start losing weight. What size deck? This is a Quasi 8375. Pat Kelly says, I'll take it. Do it on that. Do you drink protein shake? Yeah, after I work out in the morning, I do. Local board, they put carbon fiber in the truck area and fiberglass for the two outer plies, but they chip so easily. Interesting. Yeah, Dwindle does that. They put the carbon fiber around the trucks, around the base plates. All my Bones bushings have blown out. I never had a problem with Bones bushings blowing out. But yeah, the cool thing about Dwindle is they might be sending me a box of boards to try. So yeah, hyped on that. Shout out to the homie RP if he's in here. Doubt he is, but pizza or spaghetti? Pizza, easy. I don't even know why I thought about that. All right, Pat, if I don't do it by the next live stream, you got to let me know. Let me know when you're ready to go carnivore. I'll get you right. Yeah, I don't think that's not happening. That's definitely not going down, but I appreciate it. Man, you're awesome. Thank you, meme creator. You guys are awesome. Like, so again, if you donated, I put your name on the board. So everybody that's donated, shout out to you guys. But it's like, I don't know, I just appreciate all of you. Even, yeah, especially the ones that donated, but I appreciate all of you, because if only a few people are ever going to donate, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, not all of us just like have money to just be, throwing. So I understand not everybody's donating, but because of the people that don't donate, like everybody that shows up regardless, that's what makes it, like, that's what even encourages people to donate, right? They feel like they're supporting something. So I appreciate you guys. Have you felt your community developing lately? 100%. Yeah, guys, you're the best. Doing these live streams has really, really helped. Like, to be completely transparent, I never wanted a community. I just wanted to make videos that I thought were cool, and I wanted people, to be able to appreciate them, but I didn't really want, like, a community, you know what I mean? But then I kind of realized that in order to be good at YouTube, you have to understand, who you're making videos for, and that's when I decided that, okay, I need to start reaching out and engaging with the community, and that's why I do these live streams. And I'm surprised how much I really, really like doing these streams. Like, I really, you guys make me feel very, like, appreciated, and that's nice. And yeah, just community of like-minded people, and yeah, it's super sick. So I appreciate you guys. I don't know, not to get too sappy, but I genuinely enjoy doing these live streams. What are your thoughts on skateboarding in the Olympics? I think it's a good thing. You are getting value back from the effort you put in to answer everybody. Yeah, I guess that's true. Who is your favorite local skater? It's Joe. Obviously. I think he's everybody's favorite local skater. Not me. There's another Joe around here, Joe Manox, and I think he's the best skater in town. He's a beast. Yeah. If you want to see his skating, local Jomies. TJ Edits made a video of local Joe, of Manox, Joe Manox. What's your answer? Skate faster or wax? Both. You have to do both. I see him on Utah Skate and kills it. The wax versus go faster thing, bro, I would say just do both. Like, don't be a wuss and just like go really slow, but also there's no need to like get in your head and like freak yourself out like going so fast. Just add some wax, dude. Like, don't go slow, but also don't try and skate a dry ledge. Like, wax the crap out of it, get it nice and slick, make it easier on yourself. And you talk to any good ledge skater, they'll tell you the same thing. Tori Pudwell told me that. Joe, the local, you've heard, Nija, so many really good skaters are just, they wax things a lot. And you just need to learn how to sit on top of it, stay balanced. Yeah, so any tips for nollie heel? No, I don't. I'm making a video on it soon, so you might see an analysis there, but I analyze tricks that I don't know how to do. I don't give tips on tricks I don't know how to do. So until I've done a nollie heel, I'm not going to really say anything about it, but should be coming fairly soon. Meme creator with the 10, dog. Thank you. What currency is that? SEK. I don't know what SEK is, but that's 10 in your currency. Have you ever kissed your wife while both standing on a skateboard? No. That's such a random question. All right. Let's see. What was your name again? Meme creator. All right. Meme creator. All right, meme creator. Shout out to Europe, dog. Europe goes crazy in the streams. There you go, meme creator. Right there. There you are. Shout out to meme creator for the donation. You're forever on this board. You've immortalized yourself. Yeah, a lot of you guys are Europe. Just because I think the time difference. I always live stream while my son is taking a nap. So most people are working or at school when I'm live streaming. So it reaches Europe. Chris with the 10. Yo. Chris with the 10. $1 more towards $1 million. Yeah, Chris, thank you. Chris, I think I already have your name on here, right? Maybe since Chris donated 10 again, maybe we box out his name or something. Let's make it special. Chris is out here hooking it up. Yo, Chris, in my head, I don't know if I'm thinking of the right person, but in my head, you're the guy I met at the skate park who does trade stocks, right? You keep me entertained while I'm at work, man. Hell yeah. Is that a quasi deck from PS Sticks? No, it is a quasi deck, but it's from BBS. Chris, no, not me. Chris, what do you do for work? Let's get to know Chris for a second. Okay, Chris, we've never met in person. Well, now it's so funny. I had this. I was like, oh, this is who Chris is in my head. W Chris, everybody, spam W Chris. Graphic designer and marketing. Okay, who do you work for, Chris? Chris is a great guy. Yeah, man, let's get to know Chris real quick. Community spotlight. Been down there a few times. USANA. Oh, interesting. Do you know... I served my mission with a kid named Spencer Jones, and his dad is like Paul Jones, I think. He's one of the upper dudes at USANA, I think. Hi from Slovakia. What up, Slovakia? Thanks, Vilo for pulling through. Slovakia, great country. Oh, you know him. Sick. Yeah, I served my mission in Australia. W. Chris and his other son. Sick. Have you ever drove a U-Haul? I've never driven a U-Haul. But thanks for asking, Jake. I've been waiting for somebody to clarify that in the stream. Whether or not I've driven a U-Haul. I'm glad it came up. Glad it came up. All right. Okay, so somebody asked for a tip about backside big spins a little bit ago, and I never answered it. So here's my biggest tip for backside big spins, and this will actually help you with tray flips as well. So the tip is, when are you moving to Texas so you can skate year round? I can skate year round here, man. Just got unlucky with the rain lately, but probably not moving to Texas. So here's the tip. Actually, I need to show you with the board. So when you go to pop shove it, a lot of people have problems with the board flipping on them and landing primo. And that's because they're putting too much weight on their toes. I've already made a video on backboard slide. Just, you're gonna have to find it, but search local Joe board slide video. Anyways, they're putting too much weight on their toes on the toe edge of the board, like this. And what that does is that tips the board this way. So if you want to put your foot over here to get the scoop, but you don't want it to flip, what you do is, instead of pushing with your toe, you push with your heel. And when you push with your heel, what that does is that keeps the board completely flat. So when you pop it, it pops off the center of the tail rather than popping off an edge, making it do a half rotation. So that's my biggest tip for big spins and for pop shove-its, is you just want to keep your foot more flat on the board. And also, I think it helps to put your back foot, put the pressure closer to the center of the board, rather than trying to pop off, this side of the tail for pop shove-its and big spins. Put a little bit more in the middle, and that will give you a more consistent pop off of the tip of the kicks. Yeah. And then where that was leading was with tray flips, you do the opposite. So big spins, you try and put your foot really flat and in the center of the tail. With tray flips, you literally just do the opposite. And this, I promise, this will help so many of you out. It helps me a ton. With tray flips, you do the opposite. Shout out Carlton, dude. Good hanging out. With tray flips, you put your toes on the edge, so to get it tipping. But then instead of keeping your heel down, you lift your heel up as much as possible. So we know that lifting your heel up makes you put more pressure on the edge. So hanging your toes and then lifting your heel up is going to put the most amount of pressure right on the pocket or the corner of the tail. And that's going to help it flip. So heel down, center of the board, is going to help keep the board flat. Heel up, foot on the edge of the board, is going to help the board flip. So that's how I think about it anyways. Let me know what you guys think about that tip. If you guys have found a similar thing with tray flips and big spins, if that makes sense to you. But that's what makes sense for me. Will you learn the Merlin twist? Maybe at some point. I don't really like those trips on Nom. I feel like you like those internet tricks. You were talking about dragon flips earlier. Now you're talking about Merlin twists. I don't really like those tricks. I'm pretty basic. I like tricks that you can do into grinds. So, is it not boring just sitting in your car? I mean, you got a board in your hand. I can't go skate right now because my son is sleeping. So this is the best thing I can be doing with my time. I'm dying to learn impossibles. Have you tried them? We need a how to impossible like Dylan Reader video. Yeah, I'd love to. Is it a twin tail? Yes, it is. I've tried impossibles. I had Ricky Glosser has a really good impossible, and he did a trick tip for me. We like FaceTimed and whatnot. Frontside big spins are easier than backside. That's crazy. I can't relate to that. But yeah, Ricky Glosser was teaching me impossibles, and I've tried them a few times, but never gotten like much momentum with them. But I've been thinking about coming back to them. As far as hard flips, I've never. Well, that's not true. I haven't never done a hard flip. I've done one hard flip stationary, and it was ugly. So, I don't have hard flips. I've done one, but I don't know. I have a hard time getting the rotation. Backside flips, can I do them? Do you got backside big spin trick tip? I do. Yeah, Google it. Ishad Ware secret to backside big spins or something like that. Or search Local Joe Big Spin and it'll pop up. It has like 80,000 views. It was one of my better videos view-wise. So check that out. Backside flips. Yeah, I got them. I'm not great at really anything. The only tricks I can like land consistently are pretty basic. Everything else, even backside flip is rough for me. Do you ride 825? I was riding an 825, but I'm on an 8.3 right now. This is an 8.3. I thought your backside big spin was Chris Joslin. I've done multiple. When did you start skateboarding? When I was like 7 or something, really young. But I wasn't really doing tricks or anything. I was just kind of riding around. Yeah, so one thing you'll notice is I'll do like multiple videos with the same skater or with the same trick, and sometimes both. Same skater, same trick. And it's because sometimes I'll be working on a trick and I'll learn something, so I'll make a video about it and share it with you. But then, sometimes I'll learn something else, and so I'll make another video about it. And sometimes I learned something new from the exact same skater, from the exact same clip, but it just like hit me different on a different day, like studying it. So, yeah, sometimes that happens. So you're going to see, lots of Chris Joslin, lots of Ishad, lots of Jamie Foy. I made like 7 Jamie Foy front crook videos, and I'm not done. Like, I don't know. I really study the crap out of these guys. So, best advice to get free SB Dunk reps? Don't do it. I regret doing it. It wasn't worth it to me. I don't know. I feel like I've almost like tainted my name in terms of like working with Nike. What shoes do you recommend for skating under $100? Definitely the Nike Force 58s. That would be my go-to. How long would you say it took you to learn backside big spin? Well, it probably took me a year, but at first I was just trying to do a shove it revert. Once I like talked to Chris Joslin, I was able to get it pretty quick. Just can't win raffles because of the sneakerhead, man. Yeah, I know. The reason I say I don't suggest it is it would be easy to get free sneakers from those companies. You just have to start a YouTube channel and get a big enough following that they want to send you stuff. But then at that point, like if you have a channel and it's like has some momentum, later on, if you wait, you might be able to get a real like sneaker deal with Nike or whatever. But in my case, it's like I feel like I may have tarnished my name a little bit. So yeah, I regret it. 400 followers is not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't do it. If I were you, if I could go back, I would just skate the Force 58s. I would just only buy the Force 58s, especially now. They were selling out super bad for a while, but now there's plenty of them and you can get them on clearance for $50, and that's a super solid shoe for $50. I really like the flick. The foot support is decent. And yeah, I would definitely recommend the Force 58s. If you're looking for a solid shoe, I would recommend that. Like, I'll probably skate through what I have right now and just either go to skating only the Force 58s or only Telfords. How long have you been skating those Spitfire Classics? Coming up on a year. In a few months, it'll be a year. I always buy dunks on apps like eBay or something for $70, slightly used. Yeah, that's a good move. Stigma on helmets. Your thoughts? I understand why there's a stigma on helmets, because in skateboarding, basically, you get respect in skateboarding because if you do something that's scared. Would you try Braille shoes? I already have, and they weren't good. I have the Force 58 Premium Black, and they're solid. Yeah, I like those. So yeah, you get respect in skateboarding by doing things that are hard, right? It's not for, if you want something easy to do, skateboarding's not it. It takes so much time and effort to get good at something, let alone it's scary because you can get hurt. So there's a lot working against you. And so in skateboarding, if you do something that's hard or scary, you're going to get respect from people. And so what helmets do is it takes some of the fear out of it. And so that's fine. For some people, that's what they need. But like, that's why people, don't... it's crazier if somebody does something gnarly not wearing a helmet, because they're risking more, right? So you respect that more. And maybe that's like wrong that we respect, that risky behavior or whatever, but everybody can relate to like, oh man, that looks so scary. He must be scared for his life. And the fact that he's facing that, it shows courage, right? Skaters respect courage. So, yeah, I think that's why there's a stigma. But at the end of the day, if you want to wear a helmet and you don't wear a helmet because other people are telling you to not wear a helmet, that's pretty whack. That's way more whack than, than wearing a helmet. You know what I mean? Pretty much nobody wears helmets anymore, and that's no positive. Tried the new Shadwear Nikes? Yeah, I have. Yo, I just want to rewind. I saw Max, the homie Max. Shout out Max, dude. W Max Chavez from Mexico, from Vegas. We met at Street League. He's sick. So thanks for being here, Max. Check OfferUp. I sold dunk lows there. I just got a pair of Lakai Telfords. The toe box is narrow. Takes a bit to break in. Probably going back to the Jocelyn's. Any tips on back foot commitment on kickflips? To get your back foot on a kickflip, I would say practice ollieing and really ollieing high and lifting up your back foot. That's what you're missing, is you're not, when you do your kickflip, you're not lifting up your back foot. So practice ollies and really focus on lifting up that back foot. There's a few of you guys that are new that are asking if I can write your name. So I can write. Yeah, this sounds so like e-begging, but basically the people that donated money to buy this board, they're the people that whose names I've written, as well as people who have donated in this chat, or in the chat in this stream. So if you want your name on the board, just drop a super chat. It doesn't have to be big or anything, but yeah, that's what's going on with the signing the board and all that. Just so you know, everybody that keeps asking. I tend to skate the Ashads, but the Force 58 and Shanes are both good too. I just tend to wear them for general use now, though. Well said, answered Joe. I've been skating since 97. Well, I completely agree with your views on helmets, but I think it's cool that the stigma has been eased. Yeah, I do too, because I think about my son. I want my son to wear a helmet. So I appreciate that the stigma has kind of been eased up on. All right, Ishwav, I saw you. Ishwav, right there. There you are. Can you see? I don't know if it's backwards or mirrored for you, but Ishwav, you're right there. Shout out to everybody that donated to get the board in the first place, and then everybody that's donated in this chat that's been blowing it up. If you want your name on the deck, just drop a super chat, and I'll put it on there. Ishwab, did you see that? Let me know if you want me to show it again. Trying to hang on to a low fence with your hand. Yeah, you can do that if you want. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the board, brother. Thank you, Ishwab. Thoughts on conical full versus radial full wheel? Man, you guys are like testing my knowledge. I get confused which is which. So let me pull up a Spitfire wheel shape list. Wheel shape list. Okay, images. Ever thought of trying caballerial kickflips? Yeah, I have. I've tried them before and gotten close. I could probably pull them. I haven't been doing full cabs in a while, but okay. So conical versus radial. I think I have to go conical. Yeah, I've never skated radials though, but I skated that shape on Bones and didn't. I've never liked Bones wheels. Yeah, I mean I used to only skate Bones wheels because that was like in my head the biggest wheel company or whatever. And then when I found Spitfire like back in the day, I tried Spitfires and they felt a million times better, and I never went back. So I've been on Spitfire since then and don't really plan to change. Nike SB forever. Yeah, I'm a big Nike fan. Not just SB, but just in general. Yeah, so let's see. Right now, I think I'm on the Classic Full. I think is the shape that I'm on. The Ashadwear Classics. TJ edits. I miss my Bones. TJ, what are you riding right now? What wheels are you on? But we should never forget the OG brands out there. Yeah. Dude, you know what? If anybody here has any connections to Lakai, I have a bone to pick with Lakai. You know that the Telfords, somebody just brought it up a second ago, that the Telfords were narrow in the toe box. I just got to say, what is it with skaters and pointy shoes? Like, we do not need pointy shoes. What up, 60 Sticks? I'm just a little bit over pointy shoes. Everybody's making, like, pointy shoes, saying, like, oh, they have better flick. And I'm like, bro, right now, read the room right now. Everybody wants dunks, which are the opposite of that. They are not pointy. The toes are, like, very round, and you get more grip on your flick. It's less precise, but you feel the flick more with a wider toe box. And so I'm just like, why isn't Lakai? They already have the Telford, which is like the Air Jordan 1 version, of skate shoes for Lakai. I won the Dragons to TJ. I love them, especially in crusty UK streets. Wide toe, super pointy is ideal. See, I'm saying the opposite. Wide toe and like kind of blunt. Like, I just think that Lakai needs to make their own version of a dunk. Like, the Telford is their version of Air Jordan 1 low. Why can't they, and a high, they have high and low. Why can't they make one that has more of, like, that round shape? Like, it doesn't need to be them. It could be S, or it could be Vans, or it could be, like, any company. But why is somebody not making like a more, I guess New Balance has a little bit more like that, but why isn't somebody making a toe box that's wider and more blunt? Because I personally like that more. And I think a lot of people like that more. The people that like skating the dunks, there's tons of people that are into the dunk type thing. Why aren't they making a shoe like that? I guess the DC Mantecas would be the closest thing, but yeah, anyways, that is just one thing I've been thinking about. What's your favorite board? Probably the Ashad Wear Twin Tail has been consistently my favorite board. Love the New Balance Foys with the stubby toe. Beautiful flick. Wide toe is more comfy too. Yeah, it doesn't mess up your feet. That's a good point on them. My local used to sell SB Dunks before I started skating, but Nike don't send them anymore. That's why I'm going back to the Joslins. I've realized that I like the suede on the toe cap and the rubber. Yeah, I need to try the Joslins. I think I would like them. S would make it as wide as a truck. Yeah, I know. That's true. Suede's very good. TJ has no complaints. I want to try New Balance shoes. Are they good? I tried the Foy slip-ons. Didn't like them. But I have the Tiagos right now, and they're heavy and bulky, but I think I'll like them. Riding in Spitfires, conical full 52mm, 99 Duro lock-ins. Nice. I need the precision aim. That's why I dig the point. Yeah, see, I feel like the precision is supposed to give you more control, right? And if I have more control with a less precise toe, then, like, that's what I want. And not enough people make that, I feel like. What's your best trick? Yeah, heel flip. New Balance 213s are worth checking out. The Tyshawn is wide, not pointy, but blunt, I'd say. Yeah, the only thing is I tried the Tyshawn lows, and they had, like, the weirdest panel across the toe that I felt messed with your flick and made it less durable. And it was too poofy. I feel like they've slimmed it down and made it a better silhouette over time. So, I almost bought the new Tyshans or the Tyshawn lows. Does someone skate the 808 New Balance? I've skated them a couple times. I like them. They're just really, really thick. So, that's the only thing. Sorry, I'm just checking on my son. What board size do you skate? This board is an 837. This is a swear by them. The 808s, not really. Ever skated a Supreme deck? No. Don't be balling like that. So this is a quasi 8375. But it's got the wheelbase of an 825. So just a little bit shorter. You really think they changed the shoe without saying anything? I think so, because it was pretty bad. And I went back and tried them on, and it was a lot better. For blunt shoes, try the S Pennington. See, that's going too far the other way. That's a good number. I need a thicker outsole because my dunks are always weared out on the outsole. Is Supreme Deck the same as FA? No, they're not. They're different. Any tips on tray flips? So I just gave this one, but I was just explaining how with big spins, people have a problem with the board flipping. And so in order to fix that, you want to keep your foot really, really flat and press down right in the center of the tail to keep the board from flipping. But if you want to do for tray flips, it's the opposite. You don't want the board to stay flat. You want it to flip. So you do the opposite thing. Instead of having your foot flat and in the center, you want your foot up and pointed and on the edge. You watch Deshaun Jordan. He's a really good example. Some people start with their foot flat, and before they go to scoop it, they lift it. But like Deshaun Jordan, it's really blatant. He just has his heel already up in the air, and it just done. So that's what I would say is the more you can like really lift your heel up and press on the edge of the board with your heel really high in the air, the easier it's going to be to get the rotation and the flip. I always want to try the SOG, but the shipping would be too expensive. They're not that good. I'm always very fast while doing trays, though. Nice. I'm not sure, like you over-rotate. I'm not sure if that was a question or what that was. You're riding fast? I'm not sure what you mean by that. What do you mean by that? Still don't ride away. Yeah. That's how skateboarding is, though. Yo, you guys, I realize we're 3 likes away from 50. Let's see if we can get the likes over 50 real quick. Anybody? Can we get these likes over 50? All right, I have the SOGs right now, but I like the fat style. Yeah, I can't. It's too fat for me. 49, one more. One more and we'll be at 50. What Spitfires are you riding? I'm riding the Spitfire Classics. Hey, we made it to 50. 53, hey! Let's go. Shout out you guys. Shout out you guys getting it up over 50. Now we're 54. We're on our way to 60. All right, what do you think about this? You tray throwing the board in front of you and also throwing it out to the side. Oh, you can... Yeah, I think if you're doing it on flat ground, it's going to go to the side more. And when you're going straight, it doesn't go to the side as much. I don't know. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I know exactly what you mean. I think it looks better when it goes in front of you. Going to the movies. Shout out going to the movies. My favorite thing to skate is a mani pad. What's yours? For me, it's the stupid freaking Euro at my skate park. Going to the movies with the 5. Put me on the board. All right. Going to the movies. That's a long name, though. I'm just going to abbreviate it. Let's see. Right here. No, I'll write the whole thing. Going to the movies. All right, and I even drew a little film strip for you. A little film strip. Let's see, where are you? Going to the movies. Right here. Right here. We got going to the movies and then little film strip. Just, you know, trying to make it thematic for you. Little something. Little something. Dude, shout out you guys. W stream. Everybody W's in the chat for yourselves. Just give yourself a hand. W stream. You guys are crushing it. $70, 56 likes, 24 viewers right now. You guys, come on, give yourself a pat on the back. W's in the chat. You guys are making this happen right now. I'm in LA. It's been raining randomly for like 10 minutes and stopped for 30 minutes, and the rain rains again in that cycle. Yeah, dude, the rain has been super weird here in southern Utah as well. W's in the chat. I need to get these dog exercises so I'm off. Thanks for the great live stream. Thanks WMS Vids for the super chat. Maybe super chats, I don't remember. if you did multiple. But yeah, regardless, thank you. Thank you for giving me your money. Supporting the channel. W team. W locals. W locals. Should we make, maybe I make a t-shirt that says W locals. Your live is just chill. Chat is peaceful also. Yeah, I think we're attracting the right kind of people out here in these streets, dude. Sup, Joe? Keeping it classy, trying to. Joseph Wallace. Joseph Wallace, as in my neighbor from Logan? That Joseph Wallace? It always trips me out when, like, people that aren't my YouTube audience or YouTube fans find my videos or find my streams, because it's like everything's so niche. Joseph Wallace. W is for Joseph Wallace. W neighbor. W neighbor. Yeah, it always trips me out because I'm like, they probably think I'm talking gibberish. All like the skate terms and whatnot. Yo, Joseph. You spelled it Joe and Seth. Joseph. That's sick. Yo, because I just realized we might hit another milestone right here, dude. Another Loganite. Now, dude, I watch all of your vids if I have the chance. Ah, thanks, Joe. I can do 360 shove, but can't tray flip. Should I just try and flick my 360 shove? No, it comes down to what I was saying before on Nom. You need to get your heel up higher so you get more pressure on the edge of your board. Your foot is probably too flat. And yes, you do flick your tray flips. Tray flips, you want to flick up. So, yeah. Yes, flick up, but also you want to pressure that corner by lifting your heel and really digging in on like the edge of that foot and really scraping the edge of the board. I was just gonna say, how old are the people in this chat? Curious the age demographic. 15, perfect skate age. Hell yeah. Yeah, drop it in the chat how old you are. I'm 28 and I'm turning 29 next month. I'm gonna be old. Going to the movies. Support fellow YouTubers. Amazing channel for real. Super helpful and fun to watch. Yo, thank you, going to the movies. Pat Kelly, 35, 37. Pat Kelly, who I think you are. Started skating when I was 11. 34, 32, 22, 42. Yeah, I figured most people would be older. I feel like my channel's more geared towards like an older audience, but I have noticed the audience getting younger and younger, which is sick because if my channel's gonna get big, most people that are skating are young. Have you ever watched 411? Yeah, I have. So I'm the youngest. Yeah, do we have anybody younger than Josue? Josua? I don't know how to say your name. I think, yeah, Chris is the oldest. And Josua is 15, he's the youngest. Adele Runte, how old are you? 14. Man, shout out the young guns in the house, dude. Hey, I just realized we're about to hit 60 likes. Everybody that hasn't, let's try and get over 60 likes. See if we can go like it and get the live stream up over 60. D-Man, how you skating? I started skating 3 years ago, but COVID came for a year, sad. Do you go for a massage after an intense skate session? No, if it's really intense, I try and take a cold shower or a hot shower, but both is good, cold and hot. I think hot is better for after the skate session and cold is better for before. But yeah, regardless, I just try and like soak. We have a hot tub. We have like a little inflatable hot tub. Maybe we'll do a hot tub stream. Just, I don't know, that'd be boring because I'd be enjoying myself in the hot tub and you guys would just be in the camera. But whatever. Anyway, sometimes like that's nice at night to like soak in the hot tub for sure. But yeah, shout out you guys, dude. We got Oh, save that for the OnlyFans? Right. Local Joe hot tub time machine. Yeah. Hot tub stream. I don't know, dude. It sounded nice in my head, dude. It sounded relaxing. I'm just talking to you guys, enjoying my hot tub. Cold shower helps with the recovery. Yeah. Love the idea. It's probably too weird. We probably will never happen, but I like the idea. I don't know. We're just chilling in our hot tubs. It was $300. Inflatable little hot tub that we got. Just sitting there in my cheap hot tub, eating my pizza, live streaming. I don't know. It sounded nice to me. It sounded like a vibe to me. Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, thank you guys for 62 likes. Really appreciate that. It's been a great stream so far. I need those massage thingies for the legs because after try flipping, my legs hurt so hard. I can't do hot tubs. I feel like I can't breathe. How supportive is your wife on your skate passion? I think she'd be happier if I didn't skate, but also, like, she's supportive. Do you do some stretch exercise after the session? Not really. When I work out, I do stretch and, like, yeah, I do more of that stuff each day when I stretch. But when I skate, I usually just, sometimes I'll stretch, but normally I just roll around. 60 Sticks says, let's get it to 66 likes. All right. But let's get it to 66 likes, but no more, no less. No more, no less. So let's see if we can get it to stop on 66 for our homie 60 Sticks. We're at 63. Said John Joshua. Says 69. What do you do for your career? What's the baby asleep? Long nap. Lol, 64. So I take care of our son. So for the last 5 months, Cam's been working in real estate, killing it. And I've been watching our son. And he just woke up. So we're going to wrap this up. Let's see. He might go back down. But yeah, I take care of our son. And then I keep working on the YouTube channel. And yeah, we're both kind of pursuing our goals in the best way we know how. So when she gets home, I work and I live stream or edit while the baby's sleeping during the day. So that's kind of how we've divided things, but she's killing it. She's making way more money than I do. So you guys, let's get we're at 63 likes. We're at 3 away. 2 away. 64. Just refresh the stream and you got an ad on it. Nice. Oh, I didn't put the ad there, dog. Well, I guess I did, but I don't know. That's just how it is. I love that lifestyle you got going on. You're killing it too. Thanks, Jay Sean. Appreciate it. Yeah, things are good. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all 35 of you. Your preferred time to skate? Middle of the day. It hasn't gotten too hot yet in the middle of the day, and usually people are either at school or work. Big up from Fuerteventura. Ron Dog, 65. Shout out. All right, we need one more like to get to 66, but just one. So only one person hit it. But if nobody hits it, then we're not getting there. You're live since 2 hours already? I am, yeah. We're out here. Have you ever been to Cali and skate their famous spots? No, I never have. I've gone to California, but I haven't skated the spots. Chris Bambro says he's out. Oh, shoot, we passed 66. W. Chris, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Do you like surfing? Yeah, surfing's sick. I've just never done it. Yo, you pronounced that perfectly. What? The what did he say? Fuerteventura. Will you ever make a travel skate vlog? Bro, of course. I just need your money. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for real, I would love to do all sorts of cool stuff. Go to Macba, go to freaking Vietnam, Thailand. I would love to do all that. Indonesia, Australia. I lived in Australia for a couple of years. Yeah, I would love to do travel skate vlogs, but I mean, we're making $80 on a live stream, and I'm very grateful for everybody donating. That's insane that I get to, talk about skating, and you guys are make me money. But at the same time, I'm not rich, so probably not like going crazy. I'm out again. Later, squad. All right, peace out, Pat. Patience. Yeah, hopefully, man. Hopefully we can get there. Come to Germany. It's very chill out here. My brother lived in Germany for a couple of years. Wow. What up with you in Australia? You're welcome. Great skateboarder and supporter of the skate scene. Thanks, dog. Anyone in North San Diego County? If so, hit me up. Let's rip next week when I'm out there. Everybody, if anybody's in San Diego and wants to rip with Pat Kelly, hit him up. 60 sticks. So the Australia thing. So I'm LDS. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And we do this thing where for 2 years, sometimes you can do this. It's optional, but you volunteer 2 years to go and like teach people about Jesus and stuff. You wouldn't know it. I'm pretty religious, but I don't know. I try not to like force it on people. So, hey, we got to 66. That's so funny. I'm talking about religion and then like 66 likes. But so I did my 2-year service mission in Australia, in Sydney, Australia. So I used to talk like an Australian, and yeah. So I lived in Sydney, and if you're from there, I lived in like the regional areas in like Bathurst and Dubbo. Yeah. 666 Number of the Beast. You know the song? I don't know the song, but I know what it's referring to in Revelations. I've read the Old Testament a time or two, or the New Testament a time or two. Iron Maiden. Yeah, I don't really listen to like super hard rock. I don't know, the most like hardcore rock I listen to is like AC/DC, which is not, I mean, that's like pretty mainstream, but that always gets me super pumped. Jesus is great. Yes, he is. Yeah. All right, guys, we can we get 2 more likes to get to 69? Are we gonna get to 69 likes? That's crazy. That song is so famous. Lol. 68. 68. One more. Dom Bowdery. What up, Dom? I haven't seen your name in the chat before, so what up? Welcome. It's like probably considered vintage. I've probably heard it. But it's not really like my kind of music. I grew up more into like Billy Joel, and then eventually into like alternative rock, like Coldplay. So. Oh, there it is, 69. Shout out you guys. It's so funny. There's some of the foreigner guys opened a tattoo shop. They built a small backyard skate park, and some surfer guy that built a bowl. Pretty sick. Nice. 70 now, actually. Send the stream to your cousins. My cousins? What do you mean, my cousins? Dude, this is so funny watching the stream bounce up and down. Like it was at 69, and then it went up to 68, and then people were like, no, we got to get it back to 69, and then dislike or unlike, and watching it bounce is funny. Someone just disliked it on purpose. Back at 69. That's funny. Shout out you guys. All right, guys. I'm just gonna one last time. If anybody wants their name on the board, like I said, the people that did all the super chats to help pay for this board, I put their name on it, as well as anybody that donated a super chat in this stream. So if you can go ahead and super chat before we end the stream. And like, this is basically like last call for anybody that wants to, but definitely don't feel like you need to. It's only if you want to, I don't know, feel like kind of like connected to the videos in a way. When I'm skating the board, you can be like, hey, that's the board that I got my, that I have my name on. So if anybody else wants to super chat, and I'll put their name on, but we got to wrap up the stream so I can go get the little kid. He's sitting up in his crib. I'm more tripping out on the fact that you haven't heard it, most likely because of where you live. But yeah, my area, very, very famous song. Number of the Beast was on the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 soundtrack. Then I definitely have heard it. Pat Kelly, dog. Pat Kelly, Pat, I've got you on here, right? I think I put you on here. Parting gift. Can you quickly repeat the setup? Thank you, Pat. Let me just make sure I've got you on here. It's like a lot of names to keep track of. There we go. Yeah, Pat. I'm going to put a box around your name real quick. All right, Pat. Check this out. That's the updated, since you donated once again, dude. Pat, you've been supporting big time, dog. Appreciate it. Okay, so you guys want me to do a quick rundown on the setup. So we're gonna run it down, and then anybody that donates, I can put their name on the board quickly, and then we'll end out the stream. But as far as the board breakdown, starting bottom to top, we've got Spitfire Classics, a Shadware Pro Model wheel, Formula 4s. Inside, we've got SKF bearings, a Shad's Pro Model, as well as the trucks. So the trucks are a Shadware's Thunder 148 Raw trucks. Parade World, shout out Parade World, sent me a whole board that was a Shad setup. So that's why the truck and everything is all like a Shad this, a Shad that. So I'll read all the names at the end of the stream. Then as far as the bushings go, we've got just stock Thunder 90 durometer bushings. As far as the hardware, we've got Thunder hardware. It's got this kind of like metallic-y green one. I put one in the top right corner on each side because this is a symmetrical board. So that brings us to the board itself. We've got a Quasi 8375 twin tail. I don't remember what the kicks are, but it's got the wheelbase 14 inches and a quarter, so 14.25 inches, which is what I believe is the wheelbase generally for an 825 board. So for an 837, it's a little bit shorter, but shouldn't be a difference for me because I've been skating 825, so it should be pretty similar to what I've been skating. The kicks are a little bit steeper than I'm used to. I'm used to pretty mellow kicks, so these are medium, maybe a little bit steeper than medium, but should be pretty solid. It's got good medium concave, but yeah, definitely some concave there. It's not really flat, which I like a lot. I definitely prefer that over a flat board. And then on top, we've got Mob Grip. I went with the line down the middle, just because that's Kinosuke does that, and I just think it looks super sick. The line is definitely, not perfect, but I feel like that's pretty good. So that's the breakdown. I'm gonna go ahead and read everybody that's donated. I'm gonna read your guys' names real quick, and then anybody else that wants their names, again, this is your last chance, but no pressure at all. Have you ever ridden Ride Habitat? I did. The board didn't last me too long, but I might have just gotten unlucky. Okay, so first up, we've got Ishwav. We've got TJ Edits. And we've got MAGA Skater. And we've got Brian Arnett, Going to the Movies, Carlton, Jacob J. Sorry, I can't read upside down. I didn't really like the Uto deck, but I'll get more into that in another stream or another video. Meme Creator, Chris B, Tam B, Local Joel, Ren Zog, Henry, That Girl, J Films, Brian Arnett, JJE, Sammy B, Pat Kelly, I Am DeFort, WMS Vids, and then one guy, I can't remember who this was that wanted the cat. Maybe it was the homie from Vietnam. But that's the cat one. But yeah, guys, that's it for the stream. Thanks everybody for coming. $85 in donations. That's not shabby at all. So thank you so much for your support. I'm gonna go take care of my son, and I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. So I'll see you guys in the next stream. Video posting tomorrow. Hope you guys like it.